welcome back to my channel, everybody. Please excuse the mess in the background. As you can see, I am in a new setting because we are in a new house. So we are still trying to sort, obviously, where a few bits are going to go, and we just haven't got the storage space. Even though it's a bigger house, we don't have the storage space like we did in the old house. So we're still trying to sort things out, so please excuse that, just ignore it. But today is my 16-week bump update. There's not really too much to update on, to be honest. Not a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. Symptoms are kind of the same. I would say the only thing that has really changed for me is I have felt baby's first movements, which is quite exciting, but also very annoying because I feel like this one is a lot lower than Isaac was. Either that or I can just feel everything a lot more because it's my second pregnancy. I don't know, but it always feels like there's so much pressure and it is literally like kicking me in the bits, should I say. But other than that, yeah, there's not really too much to update on. I can't say I've had any cravings or anything really. And I know they normally say the second trimester is like the best trimester because you don't obviously have the symptoms from the first trimester, like the nausea and stuff like that. But you also don't have the heaviness and like back problems, etc., like you do in the third trimester. However, I do have sciatica and I have got it on both sides. My right side is a lot worse than my left, but my God, it is painful and there's nothing I can really do about it other than massage the area, you know, put some heat or cold compresses on it. I kind of just have to deal with it. It wakes me up multiple times in the night because whether I've been laid on this side for too long, it then starts to really pinch and hurt, and obviously then it wakes me up. Or just in general that I'm ready to roll over, obviously whilst I'm asleep, and the nerve pinches, which then in turn wakes me up, or I'm getting kicked in the bits, which again wakes me up. So a lot of broken sleep. I dream a lot, but that's been since, oh God, a long time. I just constantly dream, but I think it's because obviously I'm in and out of sleep because I wake up so many times. I did, however, this morning go to my 16-week midwife appointment. There was a few things that got said in there that I wasn't expecting, should I say. Things like she was just looking through my notes as I first walked in there, and she said basically because I was on my anxiety meds before, they actually suggest that you don't stop it throughout your pregnancy, you just carry it on as normal, as there's no evidence that it actually affects baby. And even when baby is born, they do like a 24-hour check on baby to obviously make sure that everything is fine with them, with their heart and etc, blah blah blah. And I said to her, I said it's the doctors who actually recommended that I come off it, even though I come off it quite late. I think I was about 9 or 10 weeks when I come off it, and obviously they knew I was pregnant and never said anything about it until I said, you know, is it safe for me to carry on taking this medication? And they was like, oh, actually no, stop it. So that was a bit odd that I'm being told by the doctors no, and been told by the midwife that they suggest that you should carry on because it can actually make things worse if you stop it. And she advised me to go back to the GP if she feels like I need it, which, to be honest, I've been okay without it. The only anxiety that I have is because I had that SVT attack. That is now what I'm anxious about, whether I'm going to have one again, because you don't know when they're coming. They just come at any time. And obviously I suffer with ectopic beats, and having ectopic beats sometimes can bring an attack on, especially obviously if I have an ectopic, I can feel it and then I go into like panic mode. That's then obviously more likely to bring on an attack. I spoke to Craig about it, and Craig suggested that if I'm okay for the moment, then just leave it. Obviously if I want to go on it once baby's here, then I can go through that again. It's just the side effects from having to start it again that is the worst. I suffered for about, oh God, 2 weeks with nausea. It was like I had the flu, honestly, but obviously not as severe. I just didn't want to do anything. I couldn't sleep. I was nauseous, like I said, and I think that was the worst bit, the nausea, because I swear I had a genuine fear of throwing up. So that is kind of what's making me not want to go back on it right now. I do have another medication called bisoprolol, I think I'm saying that right, which is a beta blocker, which they've given me to only take if I have an SV attack, because it should bring my heart rate down, and I've been advised that if it doesn't come down within, I think she said 5 minutes of me taking it, then I'm to just dial 999 and get taken in and checked out, just to make sure everything's fine, just with me being pregnant. So that is kind of like what my anxiety is about. So I don't think I am going to go back on my anxiety medication right now. But other than that, in the thing, I listened to baby's heartbeat. I'm sure she said, I can't remember, and I can't get onto my maternity notes because for whatever reason it won't let me log in. She was going to look into it, but I think she forgot. Either that or she's going to message me later and let me know some new login details or something. But I think she caught baby's heart rate at 153. And she said, everything looks perfect, you know, my pee was okay. I didn't have to have any bloods done today, which was good on my part. My blood pressure, blah, 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 is all good. And that's kind of it to update on, to be honest. It's kind of, pregnancy is getting harder, I suppose, but it's only difficult now because of my sciatica. If I didn't have the sciatica, I'd be fine, but because I wake up obviously multiple times in the night, it just makes me tired and groggy during the day, and if I don't get enough sleep or rest or anything like that, my ectopic beats are worse. So it's like it's like a vicious circle that I just have to deal with. Like I say, a bit boring, nothing really has changed. I will show you bump in just a moment. But yeah, if you would like to subscribe, please hit that red subscribe button down below. It helps me out a ton. And if you have any questions or anything like that, or you're pregnant yourself, you know, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will try my best to get back to you ASAP. I noticed in the past, if I have commented back to you like quite late, like sometimes it's been a week before I've even responded, it's because I've been having some trouble with my email, but I have now connected my email up to my phone, so I have two, so it should come straight through to me if you've commented, and then obviously I can get back to you ASAP. Now I know that you've commented, because before notifications or anything wasn't coming through and I don't know why, but hopefully I've sorted that issue, and I'm sorry, you know, if I've taken so long to comment back or whatever, but it is highly appreciated if you do subscribe, because like I say, it does help me out, and I hope you like my videos. I know they're a bit boring because they're just sit down videos and it's just me talking about my pregnancy symptoms, but I don't see the point, because I was vlogging before, but I don't see the point in me doing these and vlog updates, because to be honest, we obviously with lockdown and stuff still going on, there's not really much for me to vlog. I know I could have vlogged the move, but to be honest, it was kind of a quick, I think we moved in one day, we moved everything, and it was stressful to say the least, but we are in now, pretty much sorted. I think we've been here just over a week, I think it is. But yeah, that is all, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.